Okay. Start recording. Oh, it's working. Can you see me? This thing, yeah, it is working. Okay, it's hard to tell. Well, here we are. Took a little ride out to the lookout. I gotta zip this bag up, sorry. Took a little ride out to the Savanaw lookout. This is nice up here. I forgot how nice it is. Look at this. Look at this view. I don't even have to do big head mode. There's my helmet. Motorcycle's over there. We got Lawnmower Man making a bunch of noise, of course. I might put the camera on the way. I gave the bike, I tried to run a little bit of the carbon out of it on one of the straight stretches, and that thing really goes still. I gotta watch myself. And it's windy out, so you can feel the wind. There you go, Steamboat Saga. Isn't that amazing that there used to be boats, steamboats on these lakes, right? That's Kamloops Lake, by the way. That's that lake I'm always talking about. And Kamloops is way down there. Way down as far as the eye can see. You can see my buddy's smokestack where he works down there, right? That's Kamloops, and Kamloops and Thompson River down that way. Wow, is it ever nice out here? I'm really happy I took a little quick ride out here. But I do need to take an off-piste day, I think. And but yeah, there's not too many people here at this little rest stop yet. There are a few hiking trails around here too, from what I understand. Well, I should understand. I've hiked them before, but a great little place to have a picnic, right? Grab yourself some food. It's a close drive to Kamloops. I think it's less than 20, 30 kilometers at the most. You get some nice shade. You got Lawnmower Man. Lots of nice tables. I think there's some big drops down here too, but yeah, they got a washroom and everything up here. Beautiful trees. You really get a sense of Kamloops' dry climate, right? Look at that train on the other side. On the other side, look how long it is. And you see on the other side of the lake, there's a railway. Look, there's a train on this side too. You see that? And they're both heading to Kamloops. Look at that. That's cool. I got it on big head mode right now. Yeah, big head mode, bro. You can hardly hear Lawnmower Man down here. But yeah, cool. Big head mode. Let's go down here for a second. Look at that. Maybe we could do a small off-piste day with nobody noticing down here. Eh? This is all cliffs. All cliffs. This is one cut, by the way. I left my bag up on the bench. I can't be down here for too long. I just thought I'd show you. Look at that. Look at that. I just got to turn it off just for 1 second here. Okay? Well, there we go. Off-piste complete. But yeah, look at those trains, man. You can see the full length of that one on the other side. I don't know which one's longer. This one, I can't see the whole train. There's a golf course for those who need that kind of thing down there. And I better get up before my bag gets stolen up here. Let's roll. Still on big head mode. Let's get up, 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 up. There it is. No worries, no worries. Wow, I'm really enjoying this. Maybe I was waiting for the weather to get warm. It's supposed to be warm today, but the skies haven't cleared off yet. But when it does, I'd be half tempted to take a ride to Vancouver. It's been so long since I've been to Vancouver. Wouldn't that make for a good video? Wouldn't that make for an excellent video? Are we still on big head? I think so. Let's turn it off for a second. Well, we set up sort of motorcycle style here. And Lawnmower Man was going away there, so we're just gonna, I'll try and record a little bit riding, if I can, and we'll go from there. We'll go from there. I may have to cut some of this out, but that's okay. Let's put the angle the camera up. And let's take a walk back to the bike. Hey, isn't this cool? Can you see me? Can you hear me? I hope. Yeah, but there's a nice little hiking up on top of here too. We won't do that today. Gonna get back, and it was a great little test run, and we'll do a little bit of a test run with the mic too. Oh, lawnmower man, he's gone down there further. There's the bike. Nice bike, man. I always put my gear in this saddlebag because the exhaust pipe's on the other side and it's a high pipe. So this way, I don't think everything gets quite as hot, right? Okay, we're cameraed up, we're gloved up. We'll do a double check, make sure the camera's still working. Seems to be. And see how well it starts up. Sometimes when the engine's hot, they don't like to start. So let's give it a try. It's running. I give it a bit of gas, which made it start worse. It is fuel injected, but I'm just nervous, right? Okay, let's roll. Make sure my pockets are zipped up. You know the drill. Pockets zipped. Camera, I hope it's okay, right angle. I don't know which way, but I gotta pay attention here. I'll wait till this guy comes in. There we go. Whee! Whee! Shield down. Camera up a bit. We'll just take her easy till we got cars coming up behind us. We're rolling. Quite a bit of traffic right now. Let's get out of this traffic. Well, we lost a wind muff. It must have blown off, which never happened before. So I'll have to figure out something there. Not that you can hear very much anyway on this, when you're doing it that way. I might take a quick ride up there just to see if I see it, but chances are pretty slim. Pretty slim. Hi. That camera, I don't know if the camera's on or off here. Let's see. Oh, it's on. Well, you're not going to be able to hear much, but we're looking for a wind muff. Hear me at all, but it'd be amazing if we found it, but probably won't. A lot less wind this direction. Probably can't hear me at all, but who knows. We're just cruising. If I find it, I would be shocked. But I have to know what it's going to sound like without it. Very small, and it's kind of the same color as the pavement. We'll take a little cruise. Wow, what a nice day. A little bit cold for riding, but not bad. Trying to keep my eye out for this wind muff. If I found it, I would be so shocked. But it could be sitting right in the middle of the highway, right? That thing. More likely to blow off pretty quickly. I think next time I'll have to put some tape over it. I only got one left now, I can't afford to lose it. Could be on the other side of the highway. Or maybe it fell off when I first did the setup. That'd be best, it'd be easiest to find. Bike's running really well right now. Wow. Well, 120 is a sweet spot on this thing. Especially right now with the tailwind. You know, you just find it. Find the groove, right? There's no way
way I'm going to see it on the road here. It'd be a miracle. So unless I dumped it off here, I'll take a quick look up top here. I'll get by this bus. Nothing to it. We're just going slow in my world. Take a quick little look here at the rest stop. See if I got the wind muff. Maybe the wind muff is useless anyway. I'll turn off in here. Okay, we're back. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Oh, there's a bus pulled right in behind us. Turn the camera off. See you later. Well, let's take a little spin back